Hello everyone and welcome back to the new video of productivity and tips. In this video I am going to talk about a book called Show Your Work by Austin Caroline. And if you're new to my channel, you can go and check out my old videos. In this video I'm going to talk about my favorite takeaways from this book. If you're interested, let's get into the video. This book is basically based on 10 different ways to show your creativity and get discovered. But to know and learn about all these 10 different things, you need to go and buy this book and read all about. Link is in the description below. So the first tip what I would like to give you when I have gone through the book is you don't have to be a genius. Whenever we are working on something, we always think like, we have to put out the best work of ourselves in front of the people. Well, I totally get it by myself also. But on the other hand, when we try to be really perfect in every work, we always forget about being productive. Whenever we are working on any product, we also need to think about being productive. Well, I know being perfect is a really good thing, but we always forget about productivity, and at the end of the result, whatever the outcome comes, we are not happy with it. Why? So in this book, the author talks about, rather than sharing the final product, you need to work on your process and you need to share about your process. So share something small every single day. If you're in the beginning of any process or work, start sharing about what is inspiring you to work on that project. And if you're in the middle of your project, start writing about your methods, start writing about your process. What is the process you're following to be productive in that project. And if you have just completed the project, talk about what are the mistakes you have made, what are the things you have learned from those mistakes, so the people who will be doing the same project or work will be following your footsteps. So when you're working on something and you're afraid to share it with your friends, family members, or anybody who is close to you, you always think like what they will think about you when you're working on that project. They'll give you their suggestions like, maybe this thing is not good for you, you need to work on something else, and this is not working for you. Well, instead of focusing on their beliefs, you need to love what you are doing. You need to share what you really care for, and you just need to talk about it. Automatically, the people who are not interested into it, they'll automatically fade away. And the people who are interested into your work, they will follow you, they'll love what you're doing, they will also love whatever you're working on and the process what you're sharing, whatever the learnings you are giving to them. And you will start meeting some amazing people around the world and they will follow you. So guys, let me tell you, overnight success is a myth. If you will look back into every overnight successful people's stories, you will find out they had a decade worth of hard work. So for example, let me talk about Yash Raj. You all must be knowing him from the song and if you look back if you look back at his life, he have been learning music from childhood, and he have been interested into making music from his childhood. He have just not got famous just like that. He have been making videos from a very long time. At the time when I knew about his channel, he was having 100k followers on his YouTube account. And achieving 100k followers on YouTube from a scratch, it's a very, very big deal. And after that, when these songs came up, he became so famous that, so let me tell you one thing. So he have been making this funny musical videos on any particular event have happened. So now the brands who are already in the market, they're approaching him to make some funny content to related to their brand, so they can be in trending. So if you look in a different perspective, that person is doing the same thing, but the people who really like him are coming to him and making the same content so they can promote their self. And if you look back at the time when he was doing the same thing, maybe somebody who really didn't understood what the person was doing would have suggested him, oh, you should not do this is not a good idea, you're just wasting your time, and you should do something else. But that person have followed his path. He have done the same thing what he loves, and he have not cared what people will think about what he was working on, and he have achieved whatever his dream was. So the author also talks about sharing your work every single day on any social media platform, on whatever you feel comfortable into. Like maybe it can be a Snapchat, maybe it can be Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, and there are so many other social media platforms are available. If you're not into social media, you can make your own website, and when you want to show your work to somebody, so you can tell them, oh, you can go and Google my name and you can check out my work over there. This is a very cool thing. If somebody wants to check your work, they can directly go on the Google and check your work about whatever you're working on, whatever things you are into. This will also increase the followers of your list. This will also increase the people who are into the same category, who are really interested into the same work. They will follow you. So if you're posting one post a day, if you will multiply this to a month, it will be 30. So if you will look back about your process, whatever things you have followed up till now, it will be multiplied by 30. And if you will look in the other prospect, you are not sharing anything, you are not talking about it, and you are not doing anything about it, and in a month you are just talking about it or sharing about it twice. Like let's say 15 days you are taking a gap and you are sharing about it. So if you look on the both things, 15 days and a month, 30 things will have more weightage than 15 days, because this is more and this is less. So this is more gonna show your value towards whatever you're working on than this. If you're not a technical person and you don't want to make a website, if you're not a social media person, if you don't want to make any social media, don't worry guys, I've got your back. You can go and write blogs on my website called prospelloblog.com, and it is completely free. All you have to do is go on the website and fill up a sign up form, and we will get in touch with you. If you don't want to write blogs on my website, you can go and check out medium.com. Medium will allow you also to write blogs for completely free. So the last thing what I really want to talk about is stick to your process and stick to your plan. If you're not sticking to your plan and if you're not sticking to your process, you're avoiding it, you're being lazy, this thing will not give you satisfaction at the end of your result. So you need to stick to your process, follow every single process of your project and do it properly. I hope guys you have liked this video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments below. And now I will see you in the next video. Thank you.